Hello students, welcome to Weekly Current Affairs presented by Medha Institute of Education. This is the third week current affairs for 14 to 21st August. The previous 2 week current affairs have already been uploaded in YouTube earlier. You can go and check it out there. And today my voice might break because I'm having a throat infection. So if I'm not very clear or audible, please bear with me. I'll try my best to cover all the topics with a loud and clear voice. So the topics we are covering today is lateral entry in civil services, monkeypox, Tista River, and first information report. Lateral entry. What is lateral entry? And why was it in news is because the government had requested UPSC to withdraw its advertisement for lateral entry into bureaucracy. So lateral entry is when people from outside the government, they might be from private firm or they might be from universities, they are hired by the government for high level government jobs. So why is it done is because to bring fresh ideas, specialized knowledge and experience in government, especially in areas where expertise is needed. Who can apply is professionals with lot of experience, usually 15 to 20 years of experience in their field who have held important positions. How they are selected is instead of taking the regular UPSC exams, they are selected through direct interview. Which jobs are offered is high-level government jobs like joint secretary or director in specific government departments such as health, education, or finance. So before some days, if you had gone through the UPSC website, you would have noticed that there were 45 posts for lateral entry in Indian government. This position included 10 joint secretaries and 35 directors and deputy secretaries. So, what is the traditional way of getting this position is first you have to clear the civil services conducted by UPSC. After you have cleared the civil services and you have allotted a services, then you go through rigorous training. For IAS, you go to Labasna, and for IPS, you go to SBP NPA, that is Shraddhabhai Patel National Police Academy. So after that, you have your initial posting, then promotions. Then after serving for 9 to 12 years, you reach the position of deputy secretary. After serving as a deputy secretary, you may be promoted to joint secretary, additional secretary, and then secretary depending on your performance, seniority, and the ability of positions. So that is the traditional way in which you reach the top post. In lateral entry, a person who has lot of experience in the field can directly apply for this post. Okay, so that is the difference between the traditional method and the lateral entry method. So let us understand the advantages and disadvantages of the lateral entry. The first advantages is expertise professionals. So the person who are recruited in lateral entry are the persons who have got 15 to 20 years of experience in the respective field. For example, if there is a vacancy in health, the person who has to apply has to be in health sector for at least 15 to 20 years. So they have got a lot of expertise in that profession. Another advantage is fresh perspective. People from outside the government can bring fresh ideas and innovative solutions to the government departments. Another is faster implementation. As you know, or if you have worked in private jobs, you know everything is time bound. You have a deadline for everything. So people from private sector or academia may have experience in implementing project effectively and in a time bound manner, which can lead to quicker and more effective execution of government programs. Another is reduced training time. Lateral entrants often require less training time because they have already have the necessary skills and experience. This can not only save the time of the government but also save the training amount required to train the entrants. Another is they help in addressing the skill gaps. As the people who are applying for lateral entry are already very much in their field and they have a lot of experience in their field, so they can help to address the skill gaps, especially in areas where traditional recruitment process may not adequately meet the demand for specialized talent. So let us go to the disadvantages of the lateral entry. So the first disadvantage is a threat to career of bureaucrats. As I've explained earlier, there is a traditional method of reaching the topmost position. So bureaucrats, after cracking a very tough examination, they have to wait for so many years to reach to the top position. But if suppose this position is given to people from outside the government, they will be demotivated. So it is a threat to the career of bureaucrats. Another one is lack of institutional knowledge. Lateral entrants may lack the deep institutional knowledge that career civil servants possess, which can be crucial for navigating complex administrative systems and understanding long-standing policies. Another disadvantage is political favoritism. As we know that lateral entrants, they are selected directly based on interview, so there's always a risk that this position would be used to reward political allies or favored individuals, leading to concerns about transparency, fairness, and meritocracy. The other is short-term focus. Government of India, they mainly work for long-term vision, but the entrants for the lateral entry, they have a service period for 3 to 5 years. So there might be a conflict between the long-term vision of the government and short-term focus of the individual selected through lateral entry. So this is all for the lateral entry. Now let us study about the most important constitutional body, that is Union Public Service Commission. UPSC, Union Public Service Commission, is a constitutional body and the articles covered is Article 315 to Article 323. So these are the articles related to UPSC, and it is responsible for conducting various examination, and they mainly conduct examination for government civil services and other government positions. It plays a crucial role in ensuring a fair and transparent selection process for civil services and other key posts in the Indian government. So what are the constitutional provisional for the UPSC? We will learn one by one. Article 315 talks about the establishment of UPSC. Article 316 talks about the appointment and term of service. So, the chairman as well as the members are appointed by the president, and the term of office is 6 years or till they attain the age of 65 years. And they can be removed only by the president by an inquiry held by the Supreme Court. So they have the power to make regulation according to Article 318. In Article 319, they are prohibited for further employment. So, after ceasing to hold office, the chairman of the UPSC is not eligible for further employment under the Government of India or state government, ensuring impartiality during and after their tenure. Article 320 talks about the functions of UPSC. These functions includes conducting examination for appointment to the services of the union, direct recruitment by selection, advising the government on matters related to recruitment, promotions and transfers. So these are the functions that UPSC performs according to Article 320. And Article 321 talks about extensions of functions. The Parliament or state legislature can extend the function of the UPSC to include services under local authorities, public institutions, and other bodies. Article 322 talks about the expenses. The expenses of UPSC, including salaries and allowances, are charged upon the Consolidated Fund of India, ensuring financial independence. And Article 323 talks about the reports of UPSC. The UPSC is required to present an annual report of its work to the President, who then lays it before both houses of Parliament, ensuring transparency and accountability. So, this is all about the UPSC and the lateral entry of UPSC. So, let us go to the another topic. Monkeypox. Mpox was in the news because World Health Organization has declared it as a global health emergency. So today we are going to learn about monkeypox, the difference between virus and bacteria, and when does World Health Organization declare disease as a global health emergency. So we are going to cover this in today's topic. So let us start with what is monkeypox. Monkeypox is a viral disease and it was named monkeypox because it was first discovered in monkeys in 1958. The first case of human was discovered in 1970 in Democratic Republic of Congo. The symptoms can be fever, headache, muscle aches and fatigue, swollen lymph nodes, and a rash that turns into fluid-filled blisters and then scabs over. So you can see here the rash has been turned into blisters. So this is also a symptom of monkeypox. So how can it be transmitted is it can be transmitted through close contact with infected person, animals or contaminated object. It can also be transmitted through respiratory droplets. For example, if you cough and sneeze and if you drop some droplet in some area and if that person by mistake another person comes and touches that area, it can be transmitted even through the droplets. Okay. Another is prevention. It can be prevented through avoiding contact with the infected person, practice of good hygiene such as regular hand washing, and smallpox vaccine can also be used to provide some protection. So right now there is no treatment for monkeypox, but antiviral drugs can be used in severe cases. So what is the current status of monkeypox in the world? Monkeypox has become a global threat right now. The It was limited to Congo previously. This year it started from Congo, but right now it has been reported in various parts of the world. Even in countries like Asian countries like Pakistan and Philippines, we have a recorded monkeypox case this year. A deadly and more transmissible strain of the virus, known as Clade 1b, has killed hundreds of people in DRC and been detected in Sweden and Pakistan in recent days. So, in India, there is no reported case of monkeypox. So now let us know when does World Health Organization declare a disease as public health emergency of international concern. There are three main criteria for declaring a disease as a public health emergency of international concern. They are the disease is serious, sudden, unusual, or unexpected. The disease has the potential to spread internationally, and immediate international action is required to control it. Now let us study about some bacterial disease and viral diseases and the difference between the two. Okay, mostly in examination there might be a question and frequently there comes a question regarding whether this disease is a viral disease or a bacterial disease. So you have to learn the most important viral diseases and bacterial diseases. So some of the viral diseases are COVID-19, HIV/AIDS, measles, smallpox, polio, Ebola, hepatitis, Zika, and even the recent monkeypox. And some bacterial diseases are tuberculosis, cholera, plague, tetanus, syphilis, leprosy, pneumonia, and anthrax. Now let us know the difference between bacterial disease and viral diseases. Okay, the first difference and the most important difference is bacterial disease is caused by bacteria and bacteria is a living microorganism and viral disease is caused by viruses and viruses are non-living particles. So the basic difference is bacteria are living and viral Virus, they are non-living particles. The second is the structure. Bacteria has complex structure with cell wall membrane and DNA. And virus, they have simple structure, genetic material in a protein coat. And the third difference is the ability to reproduce. Bacteria, they reproduce independently through binary fission, and for virus to reproduce, they need a host cell. So they cannot reproduce themselves. They need a host cell to reproduce. And for bacterial diseases, it is mostly treated with antibiotics. And for diseases, it is treated with antiviral drugs or it can be prevented by vaccine. We have covered monkeypox and how WHO declares a disease as global concerns and what are the criteria and the difference between bacterial and viral diseases and most important bacterial disease and viral diseases. So let us move on to the next topic. Tista River. Tista River is a very important river and frequently articles are being published about this river and the growing concern over the hydropower projects in Sikkim. And recently, a massive landslide at Dipudhara near Singtam in East Sikkim brought Tista to limelight again. So let us know about River Tista. The origin of River Tista is Cholamu Lake in the state of Sikkim, India. And the course of Tista is it flows southwards towards Indian state of Sikkim. Then it flows in West Bengal and after West Bengal it flows into Bangladesh. So it starts from Sikkim it flows to West Bengal and from West Bengal it goes to another country that is Bangladesh. Some of the tributaries of Tista are Rangit, Lachung, Rangpo, Great Rangit, Zemo and Lachin River. So what is a tributary? A tributary is a river or stream that flows into a larger river or lake. And the most important tributary of Tista is Rangit River. So remember this, there was a question in WBCS that Rangit River is a tributary of which river? And the correct answer was Tista. And Tista itself is an important tributary of Brahmaputra River. So this is also a very important information that Tista is a tributary of Brahmaputra. The length of Tista is 315 kilometers. And in Bangladesh, the Tista merges with Brahmaputra. As I told you, Tista is one of the tributaries of Brahmaputra. And after that, it is known as Jamuna River. Now, let us talk about the importance of River Tista. Tista River is an important source of irrigation because it supports particularly the state of West Bengal and Bangladesh for having a steady water supply for irrigation throughout the year. Tista River are often diverted through dams or barrages to provide a steady flow of river for irrigation. Another importance of Tista River is it supports hydroelectric power. Tista River plays a significant role in supporting hydroelectric power generation, particularly in the Indian state of Sikkim and West Bengal. Because of its speed flow and the gradient which it passes through makes it an ideal for harnessing hydroelectric power. So the most important hydroelectric project is Tista Stage 5, which is one of the most prominent project located in Sikkim, and it has a capacity of 510 megawatts. This project alone significantly contributes to the power supply in the region. Another is Tista Stage 3, which is located in the Chungtang in North Sikkim, which is one of the largest hydroelectric projects of the river, with a capacity of 1200 megawatts. It plays a crucial role in providing electricity to the state and beyond the state. Another is it supports biodiversity. The Tista River plays a crucial role in supporting biodiversity in the regions through which it flows, particularly in the eastern Himalayas, which are known for their rich and diverse ecosystem. Now let us go to the cultural significance of River Tista. Tista has a great spiritual and religious significance for both Hindus and Buddhist population. Many religious rituals are performed on the banks of Tista River. Now let us move to some of the environmental concerns. The first is hydroelectric project. The Tista River supports the hydroelectric projects and it is crucial for generating renewable energy and supporting regional development, but they come with multiple challenges. The first being for hydroelectric projects, dams are built. And what this dam do is they alter the water flow by regulating water release for power generation. This can reduce the amount of water flowing downstream, affecting ecosystem and resulting in loss of biodiversity. Tista River and the dams created in the Tista River also prevent the free movement of aquatic species, particularly the migratory fish. This fragmentation can lead to population decline and disrupt the life cycle of the species. The most important environmental concern is the flash flood. Flash flood in Tista River, particularly in the eastern Himalayan region, are a significant environmental and social concern. What are flash floods? Flash floods, they occur suddenly and with little warning, leading to rapid, intense flooding. So flash floods occur suddenly and it leads to intense flooding. For example, in 2023, Tista flash flood was caused by glacial outburst over Lonak Lake in northwest Sikkim. So the last one is the dispute of Tista River.
Tista Treaty is an ongoing negotiation between India and Bangladesh. So this treaty has not yet been signed because the government of West Bengal opposes it. As part of the planned treaty, India would get 42.5% of the water and Bangladesh could get 37.5% of water during the dry season. So, this is all for the River Tista. We have covered the factual information about Tista. We have covered its environmental concern, the importance of River Tista, and even we have discussed the Tista Treaty in detail. So, now let us move to the next topic.
The last topic for today is First Information Report, also known as FIR. This was in the news because Supreme Court questioned why was there a delay of 14 hours in filing FIR in Kolkata rape and murder case. So the recent case of a young doctor murdered and raped in Kolkata, the Supreme Court questioned that why was there a 14 hours delay in filing FIR. So this was one of the questions the Supreme Court gave. So let us understand what is FIR. FIR, also known as First Information Report, is a written document that the police create when someone reports a crime. It marks the beginning of an official investigation. If you witness a crime or you are a victim, you can go to the police station and give them the details. The police will write down your statement and this document is called FIR. So FIR helps the police to start looking into the crime and take the action. So FIR happens only in cognizable offense. So FIR is filed against cognizable offense. So let us understand what is cognizable offense. A cognizable offense is one where police have the authority to arrest a person without a warrant and start an investigation without the permission of a court. Examples are serious crimes such as murder, rape, theft, and kidnapping. And non-cognizable offense are those offenses where the police do not have the authority to arrest without a warrant or to start an investigation without the court permission. So the police cannot arrest in non-cognizable offense without the court's permission. Examples are minor offenses like assault, cheating, defamation, and public nuisance. So let us know the process of police investigation. The first starts with FIR, then we have assessment and preliminary inquiry, then we have investigation initiation, then we have gathering evidence, then we have interrogation and investigation, then there is collection of evidence, then analysis and corroboration, 8 is report preparation, 9 is legal proceedings, then follow up, then is record keeping. So this is the general timeline or the process of police investigation. So it's not very important for you, but you have to understand the fact that the first process is when you file an FIR. Only when you file an FIR, then only the investigation can take place. Now let us discuss the different types of FIR. The first is general FIR. This is the most common type of FIR and it is filed for cognizable offense. The another is zero FIR. Zero FIR is an FIR that can be registered in any police station irrespective of the place where the crime took place. It is called zero FIR because the FIR number is zero initially and the case is later transferred to the police station that has jurisdiction over the area. So zero FIR can be filed against cases like sexual assault and rape where immediate action is crucial and victim may not be even in the area where the crime occurred. The other is cross FIR. Cross FIR are FIRs lodged by opposing party in the same incident. Each party claims the other is the offender. This often occurs in case of fights or disputes where both party accuses each other of criminal behavior. And the other one is the multiple FIR. Multiple FIR refers to more than one FIR filed for the same incident but at different police station or by different complainants. This may happen when the incident has affected multiple people, leading to separate complaints. For example, if there is a scam going on and many people have been scammed by the same person, the person can file FIR in many police stations against the same person through which they have been scammed. So this is the type of FIR.
What if the police refuses to file an FIR? What are the legal steps you can take? So you might have gone to the police station or you might have experienced it or you have seen in the movies also कि जब आप FIR लिखने जाते हो तो police are very reluctant to write the FIR because after FIR is written they have to take action. So, police may be reluctant to write an FIR. So, being an informed citizen, you must know the right or the legal steps you can take if suppose a police refuses to file an FIR. The first is you can approach higher police authorities like the superintendent of police. You can write to the judicial magistrate also. If the complaint involves any human right violation, you can file and complain with the Human Right Commission. You can move the court even and you can use public grievance redressal. Some states offer online portals to complaints against the police if they refuse to register an FIR. So you can even use this platform to escalate the issue. So, being an informed citizen, you must know your rights. And if the police refuse to file an FIR, so you can take all these legal steps.
This is the end of this session. We have covered 4 topics in great detail. I will come with a new video next week also. Until then, take care and bye bye.